Hey guys, what's going on? Gonky here, and today we are going to be discussing about some Halo Infinite campaign news that has just recently came out by Comic Book Gaming and by a known good leaker, Tom Henderson via Twitter. And this is definitely quite a big turning point for Halo Infinite campaign. I am quite excited, or for Halo Infinite franchise as a whole, because I've honestly grown up with Halo. It's my first modern franchise of gaming, if you could say that like that. And for any of you that may have not already have known, pretty much 343 Industries first showed that it off last summer of the original campaign footage, which some people didn't really like the original campaign footage that we got and gave it a dislike and whatnot, since like some of the graphics and just some of the gameplay mechanics look so clunky and whatnot. And oh boy, you cannot forget about our boy Craig and our brute force little DLC expansion that we all have to beg for. Alrighty, back to the article. Over on Twitter this afternoon, Tom Henderson shared with what he has heard that Xbox will be sharing some big news within the coming week. While Henderson didn't say that Xbox news will specifically involve, he did go on to say that Halo Infinite in particular should be having a new showcase at some point very soon. Hearing that there are some big announcements coming from Xbox this week, but also has heard from a separate person that there's also going to be a campaign showcase for Halo Infinite is coming soon, Henderson has said on Twitter via this tweet. Hearing that there are some big announcements, quote unquote, coming from Xbox this week, but also heard from a separate person that there's a campaign showcase for #Halo Infinite is quote unquote coming soon. Now, what do you guys expect for us to potentially see in this next campaign showcase? Could we possibly either get more just gameplay footage, or potentially some more story dialogue for what we could potentially be seeing in the game? I mean, I myself personally kinda didn't like the personal trailer where we're introduced to the weapon, because it showed too much saying that we are pretty much meant to bring Cortana back to the Infinity for deletion, and that right there kinda just like spoiled, like in my eyes, kinda like a big kinda plot in the story, if you guys could say. For the final part of the article, it says, as mentioned, it has been quite a long since 343 has shown off anything from the campaign of Halo Infinite. That being said, the studio has continued to stress that it will absolutely be highlighting this aspect of the game prior to its launch in December. Given how quickly this release date is approaching, it stands to reason that we would have to start seeing more reveals related to the campaign quite soon. And I've seen some discussions up on Reddit to how some people are wondering if we could potentially be getting some secret armors from campaign mode in Halo Infinite that will be transferred over to Halo Infinite multiplayer, if you guys know what I mean. Just like how back in Halo 3 there was the secret recon armor that we could all unlock and whatnot, and the community went absolutely crazy over it, and even still to this day I personally really like the recon armor. Well, that's gonna have to wrap it up for all the news for Halo Infinite. I hope you guys are totally hyped for the campaign demo that's gonna be coming this week. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. This has been Gonky, and I am out.